Good morning. Hello, singers and many other kinds of musicians who come and visit the A Higher Note community page. This morning, this morning I've already done my vocal warm-up, I've done my body warm-up, but when I was doing my yoga this morning, I was following along with one of Yoga with Kassandra. She's on YouTube, Kassandra. I can't remember her last name. I've done literally hundreds of her videos, and she's fantastic. So, but I've done, she did a neck releasing stretch this morning that was so good that I had to share it with you. So, here we go. Bada bing, bada bang, bada boom, a neck stretch. I've done, quiet this down. Okay. Here we go. Hopefully you'll be able to see me over here. Now, you can do this either seated on the floor, on your mat, or on the floor, even in a chair. It really doesn't matter. You don't have to have a yoga outfit on for this. This is really just neck up. I do highly recommend warming up your whole body, but let's just say you're feeling tight. You've been spending a bunch of time in front of the computer. You just have a bunch of tension and stress in your life right now, or you have a performance, or you want to sing today, or whatever, and you can't get release. You feel a tightness. Any tightness in your upper body and chest, and even in your hips, really, but any tightness up here is going to impact your laryngeal function, which, as you know, because you hang out with me, your larynx is your voice box, and that's where all the action happens. So our job as singers, if you're a speaker, if you speak for a living, preacher, teacher, keynote speaker, whatever, you will want to pay attention to this as well. But your laryngeal function, there's a bunch of stuff going on in there. Okay, we're not going to go into all that today, but there's a ton of stuff going on in there, muscularly. If the muscles surrounding the larynx are tense, then your larynx is going to have to work harder to do its job. So we want to relax everything around it, and this neck release is just phenomenal. So I'm sitting on my mat. If you want, you can take a yoga block. Like, say, for example, if your hips don't do Indian style or whatever, it doesn't matter, okay? Since I'm on the block now, since I've demonstrated, I'll just stay here. So what we're gonna do is we're going to interlace our fingers behind our back and kind of stretch down, try to straighten. Actually, I'm going to get off of here so that I can turn and you can see me. And you can see that you can do this without being on a block. So my arms are straight behind me. I'm going to look ahead. Just keep your gaze natural and normal for the moment, okay? And I'm going to take my arms and my hands, my clasped hands, and I'm going to bring them over to my left hip. And then I'll face you so you can see what's going on here. Bring my clasped hands to my left hip. So I've got a nice stretch already in my shoulder. Let's bring it into the neck, okay? Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Then carefully drop your left ear toward your left shoulder and let it rest there. Don't just slam it down there. Don't let it just flop down there. Take your ear towards your shoulder, slowly and gently, being mindful of your neck, okay? And you might want to explore the best way for you to be in this position. You might want to slowly tilt your chin up. You can really feel a stretch across the front here of the neck a little bit more, as well as the side. If you keep your chin down or normal, kind of just facing normal, you'll feel it way more in the side here. So I'm gonna kind of take a little bit of time to do both. All right. So I probably moved my chin up by 3/4 of an inch or an inch. Now we're just gonna sit here and we're gonna just breathe for 20 seconds or so, because we've already been in this position already like 20 seconds. All right. Feel free to close your eyes, relax. Feel free to use your yogic breathing if you do that. Keep your back straight. Release the tension in your hips. And one more exhale. And now, slowly and mindfully, bring your head back up and your arms back to the center behind you. I'm going to do a little stretch again, just straightening my arms behind me. And now I'm going to interlace my fingers the other way, okay, with the other thumb on top. Do another little stretch that way. I'm going to bring my arms to my right hip this time, sitting up straight, letting my head gently go to the right toward my right shoulder. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Don't let them bunch up by the ears. Don't let them get tense. Be mindful of your hips, and you want to have good posture, but you don't want to hold that posture in your hips. You don't want to create tension in your hips. So now, here I am, and I'm using the kind of natural, just went straight to the right. I'm going to tilt my chin up by about 3/4 of an inch or an inch. You will notice that one side is more tight than the other side. Typically, your dominant hand side is going to be the tighter of the two. So just, it is what it is. Let it be. And just notice that. You're collecting data about your body. So now we're going to just breathe another 3 or 4 inhales and exhales. Relax your shoulders. Relax your hips. Good. Bring your hands behind your back again. Maybe one more time where you're straightening out your elbows, stretching everything out. Kassandra didn't do this on her video, but you can. Tilt your chin up. Keep your mouth closed. Tilt your chin up. Look up. Take in an inhale, exhale. Okay. Relax everything. Maybe roll your shoulders backwards. Roll your shoulders forwards a couple times. Woo! That is so good. I love that. Well, I hope that helps you release any tension you might have today and prepare yourself for singing and prepare yourself for a lovely day. Thanks for being here. Come again. I don't know how to stop this. I'm still learning. Facebook Live was push the button. There we go.